最新の合格情報はホームページへ。秋季講習も受付中。お問い合わせは各スクールへお早めに。
Hello, and welcome to the Enter Thomas YouTube channel. We're bringing you various topics in English to listen, learn, and have fun. Today's topic is American tipping culture. In Japan, giving tips after receiving a service is completely unnecessary and maybe even rude. If an unaware tourist leaves a tip on the table, they might even be chased by a restaurant worker trying to return their forgotten money. However, in the US, it is the complete opposite. In the US, it is customary to give tips to most service workers, including hairdressers, taxi drivers, bellhops, the people at nice hotels who take luggage to guest rooms, and more. The most notorious and controversial, however, are tips given to servers and bartenders. In the US, the federal minimum wage is $7.25 per hour. This is already not a living wage, but it's much worse for servers and bartenders. The minimum wage for them is $2.13 an hour. This is basically nothing, especially since most of the time, all of that goes to taxes without the worker ever seeing it. Because minimum wage for servers and bartenders is effectively zero, they rely on tips for their entire income. This means that their pay comes directly from customers. The minimum acceptable tip for service that is at least average is 15%. This means that if the bill for a meal is $30, the customer should pay $34.50 so that the server can get a tip of $4.50. A good tip is 20%, so in the case of a $30 bill, $6. Anything above 20% is a great tip. Servers should only be tipped less than 15% if there was something significantly wrong with their service. Even then, kind people will tip well anyway, unless the service is truly abysmal. Some customers are angry about the tipping system. They believe that restaurants should pay their employees so that the responsibility doesn't fall onto the customers. Sometimes these people choose not to tip because they don't agree with the practice, but this ultimately doesn't help the situation and only harms the servers. Some servers enjoy being paid in tips because sometimes it can result in them getting paid more than minimum wage. This is especially true in restaurants that are very busy and/or have high menu prices. However, in restaurants that are cheaper or less busy, servers often make very little money unless customers are very generous. If you ever go to the US, tip your server. They'll appreciate it very much. Thank you for watching. As always, remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons. See you next time.